All right, welcome everybody. For the first time, we are live on Roll Up for the Win.
Live show!
Danny, last time we did one of these, it was right after CM Punk made his illustrious return, along with Becky Lynch and Brock Lesnar the following night. So we did a show recapping that, and we haven't done one since. So what do you say we catch everybody up real quick?
Yeah, we'll catch the peoples up. We had CM Punk back, had his match, first match in 7 years?
Yeah,
looked like he had it stopped for day.
A few matches now.
Yeah, he is now, I think, 3 or 4-0 in AEW.
I think 4-0.
Yeah, excited to have him back. And then at the end of the show, we got Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole debuting at the pay-per-view. Jesus, that was just bonkers.
Yes.
And Ruby Soho, she's back.
She's at AEW. We almost forgot that. And a certain other former WWE employee may be making his debut very soon because his contract is up, or his non-compete or whatever, like officially.
Yeah, the non-compete.
He's a free man.
I believe on the 29th of October, he is a free man, or free fiend, whatever you want to call him.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully he makes his way over to AEW. Make some sort of unholy alliance with Malachi Black. That would be fantastic.
That would be fantastic. Or have him, I mean, you can never replace Brody Lee, but have him as the new Exalted One. That's my idea for him, but
I wouldn't hate it, but I don't think they've been pretty adamant they don't want one, like a new leader.
Okay.
Although if it's going to be somebody, it's got to be that guy, you know?
I mean, I guess the Dark Order kind of works the way it is.
Yeah, they're a great comedy act, and everybody loves them. They had a great trios match on Dynamite versus the Super Click. Just so Johnny Hungy is just so impressive and so entertaining.
How about Evil Luno's little homage to Mick Foley?
Oh, dude, that place!
How crazy did that place go?
That place went bonkers. It was phenomenal. They got a Socko chant going.
Mm-hmm.
It was just so good. So much fun. I love going to the AEW shows. The chants are worth it. They're worth the price of admission alone.
I'm sure. So yeah, needless to say, AEW's been awesome since the beginning. It's been pretty consistently good, but it's been awesome the last month and a half.
Yeah, getting these stars in here with some genuine star power and just, I don't know, injecting new life into wrestling fans' hearts. Like, that's what it needed. Lack of competition has made WWE very, very, very complacent, and it's hard to watch sometimes because it's like rematch after rematch after rematch, and you're like, really?
Mm-hmm.
We have an entire roster full of people.
Not just rematch after rematch, it became very predictable.
Yeah. And now, since you mentioned predictable, let's get to Crown Jewel, because that's this Thursday.
Yes, it is. This Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time.
Correct.
So,
which I found out at 7 p.m. over there. Very late.
Yeah. So, if you're in the States and maybe you work from home or whatever, hey, you can have it on while you're working. So
pop it on. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there are we'll cover a couple of the matches that I'm very interested in. First, let's cover the big one, in my opinion, which I think has been very compelling. Brock versus Roman.
Oh, it's potentially the most compelling thing on WWE television. Aside from everything that they've done on NXT recently, which I have actually thoroughly enjoyed, and I thought that I was not going to.
I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I
thought it was going to be really dumb, but
to my pleasant surprise, it's been not bad.
Apart from that Gacy character, I like everything that they've done. I like
the Braun Breaker character.
I mean, what's not to like? He's a Steiner. He sounds like his uncle. It's ridiculous.
And fantastic.
If he starts throwing some random ass math into promos, I think I would just lose it. I would lose my mind.
Yeah, so NXT's been pretty decent, not gonna lie. And I don't hate what they're doing with Mandy Rose, but
No, that whole toxic attraction, dope. She could be the person to take it off of Raquel. I think Raquel was going to the moon.
mhm.
Um, Speaking of him, Vince wants to fuck with his character again.
Mm. Yeah, I
He
know.
wants to make him look more presentable. He's gonna have him shave his chest and probably cut his hair, and he's gonna look dumb. He's gonna look so generic that it's gonna be.
Right. And speaking of which, this will be before we talk about Brock and Roman. The last thing, Karrion Cross. They're looking at another gimmick change for him.
Oh, and they've already done one. They've now dropped the Keith part of Keith Lee, and now he's just Bearcat Lee next Monday.
Mm.
R.I.P. to those two guys.
Yeah, I know the Bearcat thing is an homage to an ex wrestler,
It is.
an old African American wrestler, and I get it, but I'm not gonna say it. It sounds dumb with him. It just Keith Lee should be his name. It shouldn't be anything else.
Agreed. And they should have kept his music, but what? We can't change these things.
No, no, we can't. All right, so real quick, Crown Jewel, Roman versus
Yeah.
Brock. First of all, the buildup has been perfect in my opinion.
Yeah. Who knew that I needed babyface Brock in my life? But I did, and it's hilarious watching him wind up Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is just a gift to wrestling fans everywhere.
I love him.
He's just so good at what he does.
I don't own I am a Paul Heyman guy shirt, but I think I'm going to finally get one. I've been meaning to for years.
Oh yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah, and yeah, he's a gift. He's a gift to wrestling fans. And
Yeah.
Brock, I didn't realize how good he was on the mic. If you just give him a chance to be.
Oh no, they've given him the mic a couple times, and I've been thoroughly entertained every time.
100%.
Even years past. He's just an entertaining dude. Say what you will about his part-time status, whatnot. Remember when he came out and he did the boombox thing with the Money in the Bank? I thought that was hilarious. He's just a funny dude, and
Agreed.
He's interesting to watch.
Oh, 100% agreed. So now, what do you think? That it would be a much easier prediction, in my opinion, if it was here in the States. Well, actually, not really, because I could see this match going either way here in the States or overseas. But
They apparently sorry to cut you off.
No.
Apparently, the mood or whatever backstage is that they want to change the perception of Crown Jewel to just, apart from it looks like just a glorified house show that nothing really happens. They're looking to change that image or perception of it. So there will be some title changes on Thursday. I believe it.
No, so they want to make it a bigger deal.
Yeah, they want to make it a bigger deal. They want
like what it was the first time around.
Yeah, they don't want it to be like a house show that nobody changes titles. It's just a super card of whoever the Crown Prince wants there.
Well, that's the thing. Whether it's good for the storyline or not, we could have a title change where the belt changes hands to Brock. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that.
I don't foresee that happening.
You don't?
I don't. I think Roman keeps it. The only reason I'm saying this is because Brock's not scheduled for any more matches for the rest of the year. So that kind of throws a monkey wrench into things.
Yeah, that kind of makes it predictable, doesn't it? Well,
for that one. But the female match, I honestly think it could go either way for the King of the Ring tournament, the Queen's Crown tournament. I think those are far more, leave it to Vince to write it on that day as to what he's going to do, however he feels on Thursday to get this done. But all the superstars are en route already to Saudi.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say, Brock is not scheduled for any matches the rest of the year. Keep in mind, it is already mid-October.
Oh, I know. He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. He could win the belt and not defend it until Royal Rumble.
Yeah, no, and I wouldn't necessarily hate it. fewer title defenses does as long as he's on TV almost weekly, cutting promos, whatever. He's good with me. It's just the disappearing act that he has done in the past that doesn't sit well with people.
Right. So there's that, and I don't totally agree with Brock winning the title, but hey, it could be great for ratings. And them two, like, I think Roman is just due for a clean victory over him.
Sure.
Like, clean, decisive victory. But this could be, if they don't have a babyface really ready to take the torch off of Roman and really carry that torch for the company, this could be the feud going into WrestleMania.
It could be. We didn't touch upon this at all. We've had the draft since. We have some guys that are going over to SmackDown now, like Drew McIntyre. I know they haven't done anything to build him up, but you've got Jeff Hardy that's going over, who is capable of high caliber championship matches.
He is. Are they going to use him as such? I mean,
no idea.
Who knows? So,
that's a dice roll.
Yeah. But it's definitely going to be, like, this will be the first crown jewel I'll be interested in tuning into in a few years.
It is. Agreed. It's probably the only crown jewel I'm actually looking forward to.
Yeah, only one you're interested in. And
yeah, I've watched them. Don't get me wrong. I've watched them uninterested,
but you don't
half on my phone. I'm not necessarily. I'm half paying attention to everything that's going on because, like I said previously, it's a giant house show, and it's whoever the crown prince wants to win. It's just typical.
Which tells me that Goldberg might be beating Bobby Lashley on Thursday.
Fine. Okay.
You don't really care?
Nope. Neither one of them gets hurt with a loss. Neither one of them gains anything with a win, in my opinion.
Oh, I think that's the worst insult you can give a wrestler.
I honestly don't think either one. I don't think either one gets hurt by losing.
Yeah, that's how uninterested people are in either one of them. They're the bathroom break match.
And if it's a typical Goldberg match, should go short. So I hope the lines are short over there.
Yeah, he'll hit him with a spear for sure.
Yeah, right off the gate, just spear.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone on television and said he's going to kill this man. Kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised they let that fly.
Yeah, and even Lashley brought it up. He was like, that's criminal. Like, I could have the authorities sent to your house and you get arrested for a death threat.
He doesn't seem to care.
No, he does not. He's really upset that he touched his son in a wrestling capacity. That sounded bad. In a wrestling capacity and injured his son.
Yes. So, but yeah, aside from that, I am kind of looking forward to this crown jewel.
I'm looking forward to it. The first Brock, obviously, and the King of the Ring and Queen's crown. The first ever should have been Queen of the Ring. That's just the way that it should have been.
Right. Which I think is going to be Zelina Vega.
That one, I'm pretty decided on. I'm pretty sure it's Zelina Vega.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Woods versus Finn Balor could go either way. From Prince to King, I don't hate it.
I don't hate either possible result.
Yeah.
I like both guys.
That one's one that I'm like, it's got the opposite of what the Goldberg Lashley has. Like, I want to see that match only because I know that it's going to be a great match.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care who wins. That's like when I watch the Super Bowl. I don't care who wins.
I just want to see a great match. Exactly.
Yeah. I want to see a great football game.
Exactly. Yeah. So it should be a good show, man. But we'll come back on and we'll do one of these, recapping the show, what we thought maybe sometime this weekend or something.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We'll put it out on Twitter.
And we'll touch upon a little bit of what's to come in AEW with Full Gear on the horizon within a month.
Yes, sir. That's going to be, as they all are, because there's only 4 of them in a year, and there's so much build up for each one. and
Yeah.
each one feels so big.
That was he hit the nail on the head. When CM Punk said that, he was like, come back, work once a week, like 4 Saturdays a year.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't say no.
Right. Right. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
All right, man. Well, whoever tuned in, thank you for joining us. Let's roll up for the win.
Yes.
See you next time. And yeah, stay tuned for more updates.
Yeah.
See ya.